you look at Facebook. Video is now live. Let's watch it. Okay, good. I don't know how you get to chat rooms. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. I don't know how to get to the chat room.
Okay, obliteration trio.
Welcome to Live at 0 BPM, bringing live music to you. Tonight, it's the Obliteration Percussion Trio, a concert and masterclass on improvisation ideas and methods featuring Brad Dutz, Chris Wabich, and Billy Holting on percussion. This will be an immersive, audience-involved, improvised, avant-garde comedic percussion experience. If you care to donate, click on the tip jar link in the description or on our website at live@0bpm.com/tipjar. You can also tip via Venmo at 0bpm. And now, let's get to the music.
All right, take two. Hey, everybody. David Anderson here, live at 0 BPM. Let's see here. Tonight, we've got the Obliteration Percussion Trio with Brad Dutz on percussion, Billy Holting on percussion, and Chris Wabich on drum set. And how are you guys doing in there? Okay? All right, are we ready to take it away with some music?
Yeah.
All right, well, fellas, go ahead. It's all yours.
Yeah.
All right.
That was Vamp 6.
That was Vamp 6?
Vamp 6, a brand new selection for the Obliteration Trio.
Band 6?
Vamp 6, yeah.
All right, anything you want to tell us about that piece, gentlemen?
That was a piece written that I wrote just a couple weeks ago for this special event, and it's a little ostinato on pots and pans with eighth notes, and then Billy and Chris played a bunch of half notes on these morph bells, on these tuned blocks, basically.
Okay.
So that was a little piece, and then I had a Billy solo and a solo by me and Chris solo, and then we went and played the head again. So it's a composition actually based in 6.
Okay, wonderful.
Hey, so who's out there? Who's saying hi to us?
Who is saying hi to us here? Let's see. Dave Hill, can you help me out here?
Yeah, I think I'm seeing right now, you know,
Chris Stark. Aloha.
Of course.
Chris Stark.
Chris Stark, yeah.
He's a regular. He's a
Phil
regular from
O'Connor.
Phil is a regular from Ontario. Hi, Phil.
All right, front row again, Phil Connor.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
I saw Richard Schweigel is out there.
Schweigel, the vibist?
Yeah,
All right, Schweigel.
cool.
And then let's see, like Chris Blondell,
Oh, Blondinator.
Rick Converse.
Nice, Rick.
Yes, my friend from Enid. Very good.
Wow, good. We got some cats
And
hanging.
Toby Simmons.
Hey,
Go,
Toby.
you go for the freight.
Are we doing this?
Brad Rabucci wants to know where's one.
One, we lost it. It was in 6,
Right
so
there.
it was all over.
It's over there.
Thanks, Rabbi.
All right, well, we will definitely get to some more people here in the chat room here. What's this next piece? Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called a frame drum trio of doom, and it has basically 3 frame drums.
From different countries.
Yeah, Brazil, North Africa, and,
And
Guam.
Valencia.
Valencia.
yeah, Valencia.
All right.
Yeah, this
All right. Well, very good. Are you guys ready to take it away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All right.
we could freak out.
All right, well, you got it, gentlemen.
Frame Drums of Doom, hopefully you enjoyed that. And double clave.
Double claw is like three
Yeah.
dudes.
That was 2-2-3-3.
Yeah, or 3-3-2-2.
So I hope my mic is on. I'd be out there. That's a thing Chris and I came up with on a gig. It's the 2-2-3-3 clave. You geeky percussionist. So.
Perfect.
So what do you think? Dave, how's it going in there? Oh, you got to unmute yourselves.
Okay, so you got to tell them about this piece.
I know. I'm just waiting to see if our hosts are live.
Does this work?
Could you unmute yourselves?
Go, Dave Hill.
So I got to give a big hand to Dave Hill and David Anderson. They're stepping in tonight to host because I'm on this side of the camera tonight. I guess I'm on that side of the camera also. But did you guys get the mute thing figured out on your channels? Well, okay. Until we find out who's out there in entertainment land, I hope I'm on one of these cameras. We're going to play a piece that I wrote. Now, one of the things we said we're going to do tonight is talk about how we're doing and how to listen to improvised music. And it's kind of an honor because Brad is like the cat in Los Angeles for avant-garde, new music, percussion, and whatever. He's got some really cool ensembles. But I wrote a little piece that we're going to play, and it's called, Oh, That Reminds Me.
Good title.
And what is it's a conversation. It's kind of hard to see. I should have put it up on the board for y'all to see. But basically, what it is, it's a conversation between three guys. So when you're improvising, the main gist of this piece is you can't play anything unless you're directly inspired by something somebody else has already played. So if we're in a group setting, the first one is greetings, the second movement is romance, and the third one is sports. We're just going to talk about these three things musically. Now, by reacting to something somebody else has said, it's not always imitating what they did. For instance, if Brad says, I like blue, I might answer, I like blue, which is very similar. But Chris may be upset and scream, I like red, I hate blue. To which I would say, but then you have to hate the whole sky. How can you do that? Anyway, and then he'll have a retort to that.
It's fire season.
So
Doesn't matter.
that's what we're going to go through. And see if you can hear that, the conversation between us. Now, Brad gets to start the first one. Crystal starts the second section. I'll start the third, and we'll go from that. And you can tell the theme because we're going to start out. I'm going to count it off by saying the phrase, which will count off the rhythm.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, you guys good in there? No, your mics are still muted. You want me to come on in there?
Smoke signal.
Don't make me turn this live stream around.
That's a nice line. Don't make me turn this live stream around.
I'm going to run in there and double check on them real quick.
Okay, just make
Why
sure.
don't you talk about the instruments you got?
Oh, yeah, so this is, oh, that reminds me. So Billy took this groove, this little rhythm, oh, that reminds me. And we will play that on pots and pans, metal blocks, toys, cajones, all kinds of products, goods, and services available.
Taiwan massage thumpers.
Oh, let's hear those.
You can like this.
Nice. Taiwan massage thumpers. Is that the, ooh, that's loud. I like that. So should I start?
We had a few little tech difficulties. I'll count us off.
Okay, you count it off and I'll play.
Where's my
Oh,
mouse?
that reminds me.
Where are my mallets?
Oh, here you go.
That's what I need.
Never hurts to have mouths.
Okay, world premiere. Oh, that reminds me. Okay? Well, let me get my part up here.
Ready.
You guys ready? Oh, that reminds me.
Nice, Billy. A Billy premiere. Yeah.
Okay, guys, does that make sense? Hey, Chris, that's
Lost
the main
his
camera up there.
mind. Now we're gonna do the new Obliteration Shuffle.
Well, let's see if we got anybody out there that has any questions for us.
We need some questions, cats.
That was good.
Anybody out there questioning the scene? I can start talking about the next piece if I'm on, Billy. This next particular selection is called the Obliteration live stream Billy's House. I wonder if they're hearing me. Do you think they are?
We'll find out.
It's basically a shuffle
Those are all off.
with duos. Don't forget our duo in the
Do? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna.
Me and Billy, then me and you, then you and Billy, and then our cue letter C. Yep. Obliteration live stream Billy.
Okay. Hey guys, we're chiming in here, letting you know who's tuning in. In
Yeah,
fact,
David
we have
Anderson.
right now we have Phil O'Connor. Of course, we mentioned Phil. Great to see you again. We've got Kevin Winard.
Hey,
Kevin Lennard.
Yes. We got Rebecca Bryant. Hey Brad. Brad and Don and I are tuning in. She says.
Cool.
We've got Toby Simmons, and he's asking, "Where's the kitchen sink?"
Oh, we brought
Toby,
Alma. We brought.
Toby is a woman. Okay, and then we've got Brad Rebution.
hey, Brad.
Of course. Brad, hey, saying hi. We have, again, Kevin Winard, of course. We did, Scott Breadman.
Hey,
Is
Scott.
that jazz, he asks?
Rick Converse wants to know, is Chris shaking a lemon?
Yes, he was a fake lemon that's got reeds inside of it.
Oh, very good. How did you get those reeds inside a lemon that you grew in your backyard?
It's a special one from Thailand. It's got it's non-GMO.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, non-GMO.
Look at that. Terry Linder, hello. And let's see, a couple more here and we'll move on. Jack Cooper. Hey, Jack.
Oh, Cooper.
Now, are you pushing the tip jar, guys?
Ah, yes, the tip jar. Thank you.
Yes, let's go ahead and talk a lot about that. We've got live at zerobpn.com/tipjar. Don't forget to contribute to these musicians that are playing for you tonight. And we can also be reached at Venmo.:0BPM. So you can find those. Maybe you could run those across the bottom there.
Yes, you can see the tip jar below here, the information. Care to donate, go to live@0bpm.com/tipjar/ So again, that's go to live@0bpm.com/tipjar/.
Go ahead and you just put the link in the chat rooms. They'll be able to find it easier.
Very
Thank you
good.
guys. We appreciate it. Every little bit helps these days. 'Cause
Yes,
it's,
sir.
Tough, lean times for musicians, and that's why we started live
Yeah.
at 0 BPM.
Yes, we are all out of work right now.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll take it away.
Well, this is a brand new selection written for this gig too. This is called Obliteration Live Stream at Billy's. And it's one of my worst titles, but it features everybody. And it's a little shuffle ditty, featuring the bongo cajon, the congas, and Chris on the drum set. And in the middle, we're gonna improvise, but we're gonna break down the improv to a duo to Billy and I, and then it'll go to myself and Chris Wabish, and then the third duo would be Chris and Billy. And when we will proceed on to letter C. So now let's play Obliteration Live Stream at Billy's.
Yeah, and anybody out there in internet land, if you have any questions about what we're doing, you want us to explain something, go ahead and type it in there. The guys will read it to us, and we want to help people understand what we're doing if this is new stuff to you. So here we go.
You wanna count it, Chris?
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Another world premiere.
Another world premiere.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, yeah, it's very nice.
That was a good little obliteration trio situation.
Yeah, how much time we got left? We got a lot or little or?
Let me tell you, it's only 6:30.
Oh, okay, we got tons of time.
Yes. So
We're gonna have to stretch it. Does anybody have any questions
any
out
questions? Yeah, we got the.
What is the origin of that piece?
The origin of that piece is me sitting around my living room thinking of a swing piece with a lot of space. There's a whole lot of rests in it, so you have time. So you have time to hear the notes that just expired.
Very good. So,
Interesting.
Can you guys give us a little bit of your backgrounds, like where you learned all these really cool skills that have on display for us tonight here? Starting with you, Brad.
Yeah, I absolutely studied cello when I was 10, and then I moved to a piano, and then I moved to snare drum, and then I was very lucky. I got a very tiny two-octave marimba when I was 11. And then I just started getting into world music because I liked history a lot more than anything else.
Right.
And the hand drums to me were more fascinating because of the history. So I started studying a lot of hand drums all through high school and college. Did a lot more hand drumming, but kept the mallets going. And so that to me, my background came from history. My background came from history, and then I got into jazz, which led to more avant-garde. And then after college and late college, a whole bunch of avant-garde and experimental music.
Very good.
The whole obliteration started in '99 when I was asked to play a recycling festival at the Barnesdale Park in Hollywood. So I just gathered all this junk stuff together. So here we are 21 years later, still doing pieces of junk.
Oh, Chris, tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay, so I first started, I made my own drum set when I was 6 years old because back then, if you had a Xerox machine, it had a big like tube of paper, and so the middle of that tube was a big what looks like a giant toilet roll cylinder. It's like a cardboard thing. So I got tape, and I put tape over it, and I got my grandmother's fan, which was a giant metal fan, and I loosened all the screws on it so it had like a sizzle, and that was my first drum set. And I kind of like jammed out with records and stuff like that, and started formal lessons at 7. And continued, throughout, and got the degrees, got the master's degree in classical music and whatnot. And then pretty much when I finished school, that's when I first figured out, I actually have to learn how to play. So I sat in a garage in Whittier for a couple of years and shredded like every day like crazy and drove all the neighbors crazy. But my rent was $225 a month, so.
That must have been a long time ago.
It was, it was a while ago. And then, and just so, and because it was Whittier, it's too far, so I was always commuting to LA to, rehearse at the Union or whatever. Got sick of that. So I just kept going and kept meeting people. You can trace your entire history back to someone you met as a pyramid. So everyone that I met influenced something else. And Brad and I met on a symphony gig in Long Beach, and in 1990, geez.
8 or 7 or 8, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was more than I think.
95, 96?
Maybe in 5 or 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
way back.
And our first solo, we went completely avant-garde at the same time.
Wow. Very
It's
good.
supposed to be like. And instead, we went like. Like that, we're like, whoa!
Yeah, I do that a lot, but not on purpose.
Yeah. I think that's how it started, kind of like we kind of.
We call that a drum solo.
It was a Pops concert.
But I remember that like right after that, we just started like we should do more of this, and we formed a duo. Now we've been a duo for 25 years.
Yeah, on Bandcamp. Six records on
6 titles,
Bandcamp.
the 7th one on the way.
All right, well, Billy, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, well, boy, I grew up in a small town in San Diego County, and I always wanted to play drums as a kid. But in 5th grade band or 6th grade, they learn snare drum. But I got to junior high, and I actually had one of the few junior high music teachers who taught their percussionists to read. A lot of them he said, they don't think anybody cares. But he taught me to read, taught me to play mallets, taught me stuff. Daryl Gray's a huge influence on my life. And then when I got to high school, I realized that I wanted to be a player. And so it was, I was a band geek and all that good stuff. And I was playing a little bit of jazz on vibes. And then when I got to college, I met seriously the most amazing person ever was Jerry Steinholtz, my conga teacher. And I got into hand percussion. I used to play drums a little bit, but for me, having my hand on the drum was so much more personal.
Yeah.
And then also played a lot of vibes, a lot of marimba and that sort of stuff, the melodic end of things. And that kind of grew in. It's funny because in college I was being groomed to be the studio guy. I was
Right.
gonna go out of there and I could read anything, I could play anything, but I ended up going on the road, and that lasted almost 30 years. And came back to town, and the studio gigs were all taken. But I wouldn't trade that road life for anything. It was just fun, night after night, playing for people that just dig what you're doing is fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
Right.
so that's where I led, and then this pandemic hits, and all the road gigs dried up for everybody. So we started this series here. This is our 22nd concert,
Oh, cool.
and we got one more this month, and we're doing I think 4 in November, and we're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays in December.
Great.
So we're not doing Christmas Eve. We're not going to do the last week of the year, but we got a really cool lineup. People are getting the word, and people are supportive. The tip jar makes a difference. It really does make a difference. No amount is too small. And everything helps to get this going. So we're trying to ramp this up to get more ears on it because we're having a lot of fun here,
Absolutely.
and people are digging it. So
And we can still play.
All right, well, listen to a couple of comments and we'll move on to the next tune here. But we got Jack Cooper,
Excellent.
and let's see here, Kevin Winard, we already said. Michael Waldrop,
Yep, Michael.
yeah, Walter.
yes, and
Washington.
Phil O'Connor, I think we mentioned him
Yeah.
before. So anyway, tell us a little bit about this next piece and then take off.
This next piece is kind of a directed improv, but it's based on the instruments. The first instrument being a spinner, which is basically a small, almost like a cuica, but a string drum. The second instrument is basically harvested from dog toys, squeakers. And then the third instrument is kind of unusual. They're the inside of a music box, which is amplified when you put it on some kind of vessel. It doesn't really make sound if it's not on anything. See, you don't really hear it. But as soon as you use a resonating device, you have the music box, and then after we go through those things, we start any tempo we want on one of these found objects or on anything, and then after that, we go back to the spinners, and then the squeakers cut the spinners off, and then we have a big unison ending. So please enjoy Spinners, Squeakers, and Music Boxes, another brand new premiere for the Obliteration Trio and Van Nuys, 0
right.
BPM.
All right, fellas, take it away.
I think from the title, this would make a great theme song for Tinder.
Yeah!
Okay,
All right, go ahead.
go, Brad.
Here goes the beginning, and we gradually fade in. Okay, there's the next one.
Nice.
Yeah, cats. Squeaker spinners,
All right.
music boxes.
I spent a lot of time in college playing vibes and congas, but my third instrument was squeakers.
Really?
Yeah.
That was, we like that. That was really cool.
Thank you, Daddy-O.
What do you call that whirly thing, Brad, that makes the
Well,
swirling
I don't know.
noise?
I think they're called spinners, but I don't know if there's an actual.
I think it's a frog
Because
drum.
well, you can call it frog, but they're from all over the world, so it's kind of hard to tell what the. I just say it's a spinner because
Yeah, yeah.
it kind of describes the action.
Sure.
I don't really know the title. If somebody does, have them chime in and they get a free CD if they have a.
There you go.
If they have a CD.
They have a
player.
CD player.
All right, the contest is open, people. Check it
Yeah.
out. All right, so what do we have coming up out of this next here?
Chris is gonna kind of direct us towards an improv using probably some bunt pans, which we haven't explored
Bunt
yet.
pans, woo!
Bunt pan action. And
Are you guys baking?
we have a lot of bunt pans here. We
Yeah,
have
so we would like to get like a concept from our audience, and then I'll build an improv based on that.
Okay.
Any more bunt pans?
Well,
grab that one.
anybody want to chime out there? If you can hear us, come on in and chime in and see what you can come up with the name for this piece.
Yeah.
And they will create from that. That's what we do as musicians. We get an idea, and we take off with it and see where it goes. So,
And,
Dave Hill, you see anybody chiming in yet?
Oh, yeah, let me get back to our
and
chat, sir.
push the tip jar.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
we
tip
have
jar.
a couple of new people. I have see Veronica Ebert
hey,
is
Veronica.
joining us. Let's see. Phil O'Connor's still there. Toby Simmons. Let's see someone else here.
Chris Stark? Is
Chris
that
Stark
new?
is still here.
He's still here. Veronica Ebert, did you say? Okay.
Good day from Australia. Thank you, Veronica. And let's talk about that tip jar. Remember, it's live at
we got
zerobpm.com/tip jar.
Backslash.
We got Richard and Rick have each tipped us. You can
Oh,
check
yes.
out here.
Let me go back
I
to
don't
that.
know what's happening in the PayPal action, but you
Let's
know.
take a look at that.
There it is.
Good grief.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so do we have a comment from the audience yet?
Let's see here. What do we have here from the audience? Let's see. Phil O'Connor clapping. Toby Simmons, wowza.
Toby.
You like that?
Okay, so clap well, clap well.
And Veronica Ebert says the puppy is going to think I stole his squeaky toy.
Okay.
Good title.
Was he running up to the computer screen?
We just played that one.
Yeah.
Call it, somebody, what does they say? Call it nothing but, Kevin Winard, call it nothing but bunt pans.
Got it.
Okay,
Got
I
so
like that.
okay, so we got clap wow, nothing but bun pans. Okay, so we're gonna start with clapping, and
Okay.
it's eventually gonna go because we have bottle caps, right? So we're gonna put the bottle caps into the bun pan. So it'll be clapping, and then wow is when you drop the thing. So it's gonna be clap wow, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna go into a free section of long tones because the bun pan is a long tone. So we'll play long tones, and then we're gonna go into spinners. And then the anti-wow is going to be like removing the bottle caps from the bunt pan, either one by one or by throwing them.
We're gonna watch you. We're gonna follow you.
And then
Throwing is good.
Yeah, and then we're gonna end with the clapping. But what you do is you take the bottle cap when you remove it and you clap. You see? Let's do the visual for the main camera.
Yeah. All right.
And do the clap here, which removes the bottle cap. And we try to clap it, and it'll go into this large container right here.
All right.
So we end the piece with all the bottle caps get to here.
The feed bins. These are feed bins.
And this will be the most clapping that's ever happened on the show.
Very good. All right, take it away, fellas.
So instead of a guided meditation, this is a guided improvisation,
Right, so
which you can meditate to.
clap wow, long tones.
Wow, wow.
Clap thing. Here we go. So clap.
Ready. Okay, they're the new piece.
Wow, world premiere.
Another world premiere bun band trio.
Hey,
That's exactly the way you described it, Chris.
That was awesome.
Do we have time or not?
Yeah, we got time for one more.
Let's do the expand contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
This is called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can play it really quick. This is just 5 notes, first player, 4 notes, second player, third player has 3 notes, and then the first player goes back to 2. Second player goes back to 1 note. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But that's a little bit too much math.
But that's why we didn't go past 5, because we just can't handle anything higher than 5.
Okay, I can't count past 5, so I won't be confused.
So Chris plays 5, I play 4, Billy plays 3, Chris plays 2, I play 1, and then Billy plays 5. So it's,
Okay.
it's two cycles of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See another one of these? Oh, can I have that?
And so we're ready now to play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting with Chris Harvish on a wooden thing.
All right, well, take it away.
That away, David Anderson.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you so much for tuning
Stand up
in.
and take a bow, everybody.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
That was really great, fellas.
Oh.
All right.
0 BPM.
0 BPM. So, Obliteration Trio, and so we just want to acknowledge a few people for
Yes.
their kind donations with tips to help us musicians out in this time of COVID. Dave Hill, would you like to tell us who they were?
Yes, very much appreciated. Tips from Richard Schwager. Schwager, I think I've got that right.
Yeah.
Jenny San Angel, I hope that's right.
Oh, JSA.
Tom Zeigmont.
Hey, Tom, yeah.
Thank you all.
And
Thank
Rick Converse,
Rick
I think
Converse.
from
Thank you.
Hawaii.
Well, Rick is from my neck of the
Oh,
woods,
that's-
Oklahoma. He comes to all the pretzel gigs.
Okay.
Thank you, Rick.
Rick
Thank
is
you,
a
Rick.
regular. He's one of our
He's a
generous
regular.
regulars.
We need
And-
those regulars.
And we have Jennifer Rabuchin. Thank you so much,
Hey.
Jennifer. Very kind and gracious.
And Jennifer is one of our monthly subscribers.
Yes,
As
that's-
well, and she tipped on top of it, so she's our favorite.
That's
now
awesome.
you're all our
Thank you so
favorite.
much.
And just real quick, I just want to acknowledge Rick real quick again, because Rick really is a supporter of live music here in
He
Southern
really is.
California. He shoots out to all the gigs for all of us and shoots in when there's a video. He's a real trooper, and so Rick, just thank you again from one Oklahoma guy to another. And anyway, Brad Rabuchin, Billy Halting, Chris
Yes.
Wabich, you guys are fantastic.
Wait, Brad Dukes. Brad
Dukes,
Dukes.
rather.
Not Brad Rabuchin, it's Brad Dukes here.
Different Brad.
I've got Brad Dukes, and Brad, who I've known for 30 years, and because I'm so nervous running the board here, I'm getting names straight.
Hey, but let me tell you what's coming up next week. It's this Thursday, 2 nights from now, it's the Will Brom Trio. He's an amazing guitar player with Chris Webich on drums.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That'll be Chris's 7th show here of the 23. And Ahmet Turkmenoglu is playing bass. Then the following week is Jeff Miley, Ernest Tibbs, and Joel Taylor.
Oh, that'll be great.
The Thursday after that is the Brad Rabuchin Trio, or group of
Absolutely.
some sort.
Cool. And let's finish off with a few more
We got a
acknowledgments
lot
of
things,
tips.
So go to the website, and if you missed this or you have friends that want to see this, turn them on to the archives. And you can tip on the archives. The tip jar stays open 24/7 ad infinitum. So
Awesome.
every little bit helps.
Awesome,
And,
great. We
appreciate
just want
it.
to acknowledge a couple more people for some tips here.
Yes.
Dave Hill.
Kevin Winard, thank you so much.
Oh, Kevin. Woo!
And Phil Bailey coming
here's
in.
my cousin. Wow.
There's your cousin.
Cousin Phil.
Cousin Phil, that was great though. You guys, it was really interesting and unique and exciting in a completely different way than I was expecting. Very neat.
And if you like the new music like this, we could do this more often, maybe once a month if we can find the guys, people want to come in. If you're interested in it, if you have any questions, email them to us, info@live@0bpm.com, and we'll get it answered for you. We want to introduce people to anything new and different, and live music is live music. So
Absolutely.
thank you all.
All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you all for tuning in, cats. That was fun as heck.
You got to run that little bumper music. I think.
That was really fun. Good job, Chrissy, baby. Are you just gonna stay set up for 2 days?
Jasmine matcha kicked in, and I was like, I'm hyper as hell.
It sounds good.
Thanks for joining us here at Live at 0 BPM. These videos will be archived on YouTube and Facebook, so tell your friends. And we'll see you next week with, on Thursday, October 29th, the Will Brom Trio featuring Will Brom on guitar, Ahmet Turkmenoglu on bass, and Chris Wabich on drums. Showtime, 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And as always, it's free. The donations are greatly appreciated. Go to live@0bpm.com for details and to sign up for our mailing list. Also, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you soon.